Hello there. It's been a while since I've done one of these. As people kept asking me the same questions, I thought it's time for another kind of Q&A. So yeah, I'm going to answer a lot of these questions and basically save myself having to repeat myself and just refer people back to this video. There are two videos I reckon left in the build series. Both of them are in production. One of them is very close to being finished, the other one's about half done. And then after that will be kind of a feature length showing the race. If you basically been on social media as well as if you've seen the organisation that we raced in, you probably will have seen the race. It was almost the best part of a year ago. I've been quite slow at getting videos out, but they are coming. So there is about two more, then there'll be kind of feature length for race one. Long-time viewers of my channel will be quite happy to know that we are getting back to the Mini, which is just there off camera. Now, I believe it's been almost 2 years since I featured it on the channel. However, within that 2 years, a lot of work has been done. I was actually working on it earlier today. If you've seen the Project Peddlers Instagram channel, you will also have seen some sneak peeks from behind the scenes, so you will have seen the progress that's been made. I am really pushing at the minute to try and get this done because there is possibly something I want to take it to later, but I do want to get it right. So yeah, so videos of that will be the next thing. We will be getting it done. Best answer I can give that is soon. Last year I went another trip with the Global Convoy. I'm not going to say where, I'm going to leave that to the video to be a bit of a surprise for you guys. That video is currently being edited alongside others. I generally have quite a few videos in edit at one point. It takes a long time though to make those kind of hour-plus long feature lengths, and they're a bit different, and there's a lot more work that goes into them. But it also ties in chronological order within the Project 400 series, so I'm kind of having to get through certain videos of them before I can get to that. But the answer is soon. I'm not going to give an exact date, but it will be sometime this year. There is also a travel or a trip I did back in 2023, and unfortunately I never got around to releasing that video. I got a long way through the edit. I got a lot of work done on it. Unfortunately, two things. One, Google slightly screwed me because they got rid of my timeline data, as they did for loads of people. So I didn't have points to basically figure out the little map animation. I figured out a way of getting that back, so that's going to sort that. The other problem was really not long after, a matter of weeks after I came back from that trip, unfortunately my grandmother passed away. You might have seen the commemorative video I did based on that. I basically spent most of 2024 having to build additional storage here and sort stuff out, to gut an entire double garage workshop and move everything from it out of that property and kind of basically get it here. So yeah, that took up a lot of my time, and obviously it had to be done. So yeah, but yeah, that trip might come out later this year, or if not, it'll be early next year, because I really do want to release that. It's an amazing trip. So yeah. Unfortunately, this is where I've got some bad news. Around about December last year, I had some quite alarming medical symptoms, and because I live in a land of free healthcare, I went and got myself an appointment with the doctors. The doctors initially diagnosed me with kidney stones. So if you've ever had them, you'll know they send you off for a whole bunch of scans to take a look inside. Unfortunately, those scans didn't reveal what they thought they would. And in February this year, I was unfortunately diagnosed with bladder cancer. Now, at the point of recording this, I am just coming to the end of an initial 6-week treatment period for that. The good news, if you can call it that, is that additional scans and blood work has shown that the cancer has not spread to other organs or my lymph nodes. It's very much concentrated just in the bladder, which means it is treatable, but it is kind of putting me out of action for a bit. Now, because I've not been able to do so much physical work, it's actually one of the reasons why Project 400 videos have been coming out a little bit quicker than I'd normally release videos, because all the time I've basically been sat around at home. That's basically what I've been working on. Once this initial treatment period is over with, I then get a 6-week break from it. and at the end of which I then go back for additional tests, and depending on them will basically determine what the rest of my treatment will be. If all's well, I'm basically going to be on and off treatment for the rest of the year, basically until the December. Whether I'm going to be able to do any travel trips within that time, I don't know. The worst thing I'm hating about this is not being able to plan ahead. What you see on the channel, I've usually planned over a year in advance because of, well, basically, yeah, like the Project 400 series, that's a great example of it, because I had deadlines to meet. I had to make sure I got stuff in time and get through it. Yeah, I really can't plan, unfortunately, more than about a month ahead at the minute. So whether or not there's a travel trip this year, I honestly don't know. If there is, I will obviously record it and I'll take you guys along for the ride. But yeah, until then, it's just a case of wait and see.